This year's commemoration of the World Cancer Day, the theme is I Am and I Will. And it has been a trying time for families and patients living with cancer as the coronavirus pandemic hits a large percentage of them. February 4th of every year is set aside by the United Nations as World Cancer Day to sensitize people across the world on early detection and prevention. Sarah Yeko reports now.
For anyone diagnosed with cancer, particularly low-income earners, it is like a death sentence has been handed down to them and sometimes their families due to the high cost of treatment. According to the Nigerian National Cancer Prevention and Control Plan, between the years 2018 and 2022, cancer is responsible for 72,000 deaths in the country every year, with an estimated 102,000 new cases annually.
Cancer is any abnormal growth in any part of the body, and then there are over cancer. Cancer can develop from the scalp to the toes, so any part of the body can become cancerous.
Notice that most cancers, as it is in the range of the reproductive, age group. You find out that in that reproductive age group, we are losing a lot. It's a burden, financial burden on the economy of the country.
As the world commemorates World Cancer Day, this year presents more challenges for patients and health workers around the world.
They are at risk of not just COVID, they are at risk of having any infection that is airborne, that is around. And their treatments are such that they also depress their immunities. So some of them also have late-stage disease. And because, in our environment, people don't present early to the hospitals when they have cancers. And so because they have late-stage disease, it also, in a way, worsens their immunity.
Medical experts say cancer in Nigeria has a high mortality rate because people don't go for screening early enough to get treatment. They say over 80% of patients that eventually come to the health facility are presented at stage 3. At that stage, most cases can only be managed, not treated. The head of the Department of Radiotherapy in Lagos State University Teaching Hospital believes that if the cost of treatment is subsidized, it will make patients more confident to seek help early.
To have any treatment, complete treatment, you start with about 2 million. So we know that many Nigerians cannot afford this. So we have to have an insurance scheme. Then government also is already trying. We now have this center, which is the best in West Africa. But we can reproduce this in all the geopolitical zones.
Some of the symptoms you can watch out for are extreme fatigue, blood in urine, loss of appetite, and lumps in some parts of the body. At the time a person feels any pain in any part of the body, that could be cancerous. So why don't you consider making a medical screening your birthday gift this year? Sarah Ayeko, TVC News, Lagos.